However, if you are experiencing fear, that is a problem based on time. If you're experiencing pain, it's based on space. So fear is based on time, because if you are afraid, you will be unable to carve out your destiny in time, and thus you will fall down the slippery slope of weakness, which will capture you, and if you are fallen into it too far, you will not be able to access your own knowledge, because time will have to take you all the way through, and you will not be able to suddenly stop yourself and access that intelligence if you've gone too far into time. If you've gone too far into space, that just means you have lost your discernment abilities. You have ignored all the signs of the world, and you have made yourself unable to understand your position in the world and resisted things which are not your primary influences, but still a relevant aspect of your life. You can't resist your primary influences. Still, you can resist other parts of your life. And the resistance of these creates a conflict. You experience pain, and it means you are unable to acknowledge archetypal aspects of reality, not correspondent to your sense of identity, or which you are resistant to as you perceive them to be a threat to your sense of identity and integrity. And you try to fend these away. So that's where the discernment comes in, which means your ability to determine what to pay attention to and what not to pay attention to, and how to respond to these things according to a biological organism's requirements. So like we said before, some things you will probably need to listen to without knowing what they're exactly telling you, but recognizing their presence. Some things you will need to push away. You can push things away because you're an active member, participant of this physical universe, and so you have the power to push things away. But some things need to be listened to. Over time, there will be no pushing or pulling, or if you're pushing, you won't feel like you're moving. If you're pulling, you won't feel like you're moving, because you have that freedom. And so you can push or pull as you please, and that's where you're free, but not following guidance. So when guidance comes into play, you begin to act intentionally, or there begins to be a greater meaning and structure to your life. And so you're not bound by space, which space binds you, and so no matter what action you do in time, pushing or pulling, you're still stuck in space. It'll make no difference. So where is your guidance taking you? When you look at this, you start to listen to the inner authentic desire for creativity and expression, and self-discovery and self-knowledge, and communication and integration of information, interconnectedness of being, And so as you start to realize that this is an aspect of your nature, you begin to learn about the importance of your discernment in the spatial realm. Learning about the spatial realm is very important because it allows you to identify with and have a sense of familiarity and comfort within the present moment. That is space. And where time is concerned, purpose is oriented. Orientation of purpose means finding meaning in the movement, which is executed through time. Something executed through time means it's in constant change, but it has a form of order. This order is based on something permanent, but it's not in a single spatial location or distance. It is in various intervals of time. It encounters itself through the many intervals, oriented by space, guided by time, but not needing any form of guidance due to its natural connection to time as a spatial unfolding. It is an unraveling of a single spatial linear continuum along a circular motion that is directly connected to the infinite and appears to be limited if one were to take it at an individual point in time, which is not possible due to the eternity of this moment.